I just rebranded my watercolor business, and I'm going to share how I incorporated my watercolor art into the logo and branding. Save for your future rebrand. Here's what we started with, kind of blah, and then whoop, bam! Oh my gosh, I love it so much! How did that happen? First, I reached out to Olivia Lopez from Let's Go Studio. I mean, how cute is that little cupcake? She specializes in bold branding and is a Canva wizard. Seriously, go follow her. She created an epic palette, and that is more than I could ever dream of. Then I set to work finding a way to match this color palette with my paints, and this was a messy process, but super fun. And then I put all the paints that I ended up using into this gorgeous Pottery by Eleni palette and got to work. Side note, having this beautiful palette with my brand colors was a total hack for our branding photos. Then, to get to know the colors a little bit better, I created some abstract art, and that ended up becoming watercolor elements to use in my social media posts and packaging. Oh my god, wait till you see the packaging! Next, I started with the design. This was my first little doodle I made in Procreate, and then I started to try to paint it, but it just felt too busy and not quite my style either. So I scrapped it probably, a couple of times, and I started fresh. I just wanted everything to be perfect. When I started my business, I couldn't think of a cute name, and I didn't really know where the business was going to take me, so I stuck with something classic. Kate Talkett Artistry, LLC. That's me, by the way. But I always knew in my heart it needed something more sparkly. So even though this is gorgeous, I was like, we got to start over. So here I'm getting out all my new supplies, getting ready to do the real thing, baby. Let's take this baby from blah to a bam. As I was painting this, everything felt so right. It was so me. It was so petally. It was so bold and so perfect. I sped it up an awful lot, so don't let that fool you. Let's just say it was a labor of love. But the best part is that I loved every minute of this. I was just obsessed throughout the entire painting process. And now I have a brand and a logo that I'm obsessed with. I honestly can't even believe that this is real life. I can't wait to share more with you about the name, about what's going on, the different changes that are happening. It's going to be awesome. I can't believe